Now, this may seem like I'm going really fast, but the thing is, you can stop your YouTube anytime you want to and then go back and listen to it again later. So you don't have to be trying to keep up with anything I'm doing right now. But I am going to read the sentences and we're going to talk about what the adverb is. So the word verb is in adverb. So we're going to add more to the verb. And in this case, we're going to tell something more about the action. We're going to tell how the action was done. And then on the next page, we're going to tell where or when the action was done. So on the first page, I want you to follow along with me. We're on page 58. And you see that the top of the directions say, words that describe verbs are called adverbs. Adverbs can tell how an action happens. Most adverbs that tell how end in ly, and we learned that already. You guys are so smart. Adverbs can come before or after the verbs they describe. So it's really important we know what the verb is, and so they've underlined the verb for us. The first sample sentence, Lynn happily went skating. Happily is the adverb. What was she doing happily? She was skating happily. And then they say, the skaters moved smoothly across the ice. Smoothly. What did they do smoothly? They moved. But now you're going to do the opposite. In the directions, they say write the adverb that tells about the underlined verb in each sentence. So they've underlined the verb, and you're going to tell me how it was done. Let's do the first one together. They tied their laces tightly. How did they tie? Oh, yes, you're right. Tightly. So on the line, write the word tightly. Tightly. Let's do number 2. Lynn and Lamont moved cautiously at first. How did they move? There's that ly word, cautiously. Oh, if you are cautious, you're careful. So they moved carefully at first, but we're going to use the word cautiously. So take a minute and write the word cautiously on the line because it tells how they moved. I'm going to read the next sentences for you, but I'm going to let you find the adverb. You can circle it first and then go back and write it in later. Or, like I said, stop this and come back and take it one at a time. Number 3, Lamont watched the skaters carefully. How did he watch them? Number 4, then he skated effortlessly around the rink. Like it was no effort at all for him because he's so good, he just could move. How did he skate? Number 5, proudly, Lynn spun on the ice. Remember I told you that I grew up in Minnesota and I could do spins on the ice too? I don't think I'll try that anymore. But how did she spin on the ice? She was feeling pretty good about herself. Number 6, Lynn's lace. That means her skate lace. Lynn's lace broke unexpectedly. How did it break? She wasn't expecting it to break. Number 7, slowly she moved to a bench. How did she move? Go ahead and write that in. Number 8, she arrived at the bench safely. How did she arrive at the bench? Take time to fill in the words. I'm going to pause here for a moment.